I'm John. Smash my like, subscribe to my channel. And now, if you want to smash a like button, break your hand, or do whatever to make my channel go every day, God bless. I'm going to talk about several things. Listen to the question. I'm going to try to keep my mind off the bad. But right now, I'm going to talk about to say a joke. Then I'm gonna read several things from my book I got here. Here's a joke. What do you get when you cross with a shark and a cow? I had no idea, but I wouldn't try to milk it. When I read that online, it's cracking me up. I can't help it. I came across that one someplace I found it online a little bit ago. I thought I'd read that. It's so hilarious. If you understand what it means, it's cool, but funny. Oh man. I'm going to read several things from my book. So here it goes. First thing I'm going to try to go up to the beginning, or close to what I'm going to read. Okay, what this basically is a ship I made up. So just listen to my words or the story and hope I inspire somebody else. You don't have to write a book. Just be yourself. Just let them book up fine. Just take one day at a time. You'll be doing fine. But here it goes. Basically, after a certain attack, Races of the Seas, which is the ship I used, and the Northern Atlantic. That's until the first officer sensed that something is wrong. Scanning the horizon, he sees a raging wave, a monstrous wall of water, one over 100 feet high, bearing down on them with basically heavy speed. Captain says, "Oh no, oh no." The other crew looked at him. Then the captain tried to steer the ship away from maximum impact, but it was too late for everyone on the ship, including the captain. He knew what his mistake was, but it was not his fault. He should have done his job better. That's what I'm trying to get at. The next piece of it. Okay, I'm going to skip a couple of other smaller things. The third officer ran to push the loudspeaker. The loudspeaker is through the whole ship. So let everybody know what a loudspeaker is. So it makes a communication system through the whole ship so they can make announcements for most of the drills. That's what that is. And it said, "Brace for immediate heavy roll. This is no drill. Repeat, this is no drill. Brace for immediate heavy roll." You know what that means. Something very bad is going to happen. I've been writing on this book for a very long time. I'm proud of it. I put every effort and sweat and blood into this book. I'm proud of writing this book. Then, that's part of it. The passengers and crew started to run for their lives, but the wave strikes with a colossal force, pitching the ship heavy to port before rolling it completely upside down. A young passenger said, "God shall wipe away all tears from their eyes, and there shall be no more death. Neither shall there be any more pain, for the former things are passed away." While holding on to the rail, which was in the main dining hall. A cook who was working at the time in the kitchen. Basically, what happened to him was not good at all. Not good. Let's put it that way. Not very good. Basically, one of the stoves that was attached to the main floor, bolted to the floor, came loose and crushed him. He fell. The ship boulder pitched to the side like it did, and it crushed him. He took his last breath, but I bet you, well, I don't write down this, but you guys can put your own thoughts on this one. He's managing. He can't see his family, his kids, because he does have such beautiful kids live in Florida. I never got to that part writing it down yet. I'm still working on it. Like that, these small details about certain people I try to use in my story. I let out on purpose to get other people attention. What does that guy have? Wife? Does he have kids? You just have to wait and find out, because I put my book like that on purpose to make people guess every single moment, every single second, because I don't want people to think something don't happen. Of course it is. That's why I made it like this. I want everybody to start guessing and respond to different things like this. It's something different I try to do, but it takes a long time to make like this. I got to open over 100 pages. I kind of lost track, but I'm going to show you guys. Like I said, now it's something I take easy, and I'm proud of it. I'm going to read another part of my book. I'm trying to read like that because it's easier for me. So this next scene, I'm going to go way back to the beginning of another chapter called This Is No Drill. I can't tell you what the chapter is about, but when it comes out, it'd be a cool book. Some things in this book, not for kids, because of the graphic scenery of the war. So that's one thing I'm going to tell you guys. It's about war, love, and positivity. This book is based on. But a lot of sadness happens in this book. So here's another scene. More than 900 of U.S. Arizona crew were killed at the moment. After the bomb exploded, it ignited the ship. Following the explosion of the bomb, a sailor was ordered to abandon the ship while watching his other friends of his, at the time, just die. That's what basically the story is about. As he was escaping, he received severe burns to his arms and upper chest area. Another much larger explosion occurred and the ship became an inferno. As he jumped into the water, the planes overhead were still shooting at him. He could hear other men hollering and screaming for help, but they can't do nothing. No help was coming. Ship was so mangled. Then he found himself in the harbor water, but soon rescued and transferred to safety. Another sailor thought the ship had jumped 15 and 20 feet upwards in the water, then it sort of breaking in two. Everything was on fire: the ship, the water, the man. Another person, the higher commander, was on the shore. He witnessed what happened. He could see the men on the Arizona walking on the deck and burning alive. Their helmets on, clothes were all scorched off. They were a ghostly crew as they walked out of the flames and just dropped dead. With the deck of the ship almost at sea level, the order was given to abandon the ship, every person for themselves. After the ship went down, only 335 brave and broken and saddened sailors had made it out of blazing inferno. This I need to talk about what is red. The reason why I need to tell you guys what that was, the reason why I put that in my book. You guys didn't realize what I was reading from the event from World War II, where it started everything in precursor of Pearl Harbor. That's what started on December 7th, 1947. Why this red logo go? It is what started World War II. Because on December 7th, 1941, a day will live in infamy will never forget what happened. Because we was caught off guard and totally surprised. Yes, the Navy and the Air Force was probably aware of it, but there was nothing was done about it. Now I'm reading another part. A captain, basically, of this ship, his name is, I can't announce his name because I can't give away that information. I'm sorry. But I'm going to still go over the story. Basically, he was in his cabin when a torpedo was dropped on his vessel/ship. He rose up very fast from his bed and saw water pouring through a vent near the left side of the door where he was sleeping at in his cabin. When he rose up from his bed, he put on his shoes very fast. That is, his dress shoes, uniform shoes, when he caught. Then he saw some more water pouring under the door, then through grates to the floor. He was scared. Just imagine what he was going through, what he was thinking of at that point in time. If it was me going through his shoe, that's what I did. But like I was there, doing everything. There's no matter or greater than to put myself in this situation. So I'm gonna put another piece of this. Basically, after he gets to the door, open the door knob, a wall of water pushed him off his feet into the virgin water. So I call it. So it's, I guess, okay, but that fast. He was on the upper part of the ship. Now you just imagine that ship was sinking so fast already. He couldn't hear other sailors and friends of his calling for help. But the ship was complete darkness. He couldn't see. He hear him but can't see. I wonder how that feels to the guy. How he can't save his own friends. To me, putting him back in his shoes, if I was in his position right now, I'd be scared to death. There's no greater thought of what he's going through and scared because what he's going through, he's thinking, I will never see my wife after 32 years. I never see my 2 girls. The reason why I'm putting like this, like saying, I do this stuff to people think what these people are going through, and so it's a way it brings the thoughts like I want out to my book. Okay, I want to talk about the scene, but it's a little graphic. I'm hoping it's okay to talk about it. So here we begin. I don't want to begin because I don't want to say too much of the scene, but this basically at 7:47, something happens to it. Not good, but it's kind of hard come up with these ideas because it takes months and possibly years to come up with these ideas. So I'm hoping you guys like this. Minutes later, Aubrey's chatter stopped. The sky darkness. Rain streamed along the windows. Soon the rain came harder, pounding the aircraft like bullets, battering the metal. The plane began to drop as fast if pushed by the hand of God. Then the plane took a giant dip in the sky. Everyone gasped. The Boeing 747 rolled from side to side, keep dropping like a roller coaster, out of control, lower and lower and lower. Through the darkness, passengers could see the ferry land, which is the fields of something you shouldn't see. Basically, that's what it's saying. Another passenger started to pray out loud. And she said, God, grant me this spirit, basically what she's saying. I'm taking her spirit in his hands. Then she closed her eyes. Another passenger gripped his seat and tore chunks off the fabric with his bare hands. Then the Boeing 747 aircraft carrier had smashed into some trees near Springfield, Missouri. The United Airliner had looked like a blazing inferno. All you could hear was moans and cries. The main body of the plane was gone, with nothing left on the plane. This is a famous speech by Roosevelt, a little bit after the heart attack, like he done it. What happened? So forgive me. A day which will live in infamy. The United States of America was suddenly and deliberately attacked by naval and air forces of Japan. The attack on December 7, 1941 has caused severe damage to American naval and military forces. I regret to tell you many American lives have been lost. In addition, American ships have been torpedoed on the high sea between San Francisco and Honolulu. Then that's what really started World War II, because he asked Congress for a state of war, because he knows what happened. I don't know what he did wrong, but they should know something. I'm hoping you guys like this. Yes, it's a little bit different, more powerful, not a message by God and anything. But this is a little easier. You can't get the burden with the pain, the agony everybody's going through, like me, dark world, and my gosh. So I'm trying to ease it up a little bit tonight. Talk about something different. God bless. Hope you guys have a good day. Talk to you guys later.